Greetings from Bintan. It's one of the islands in Indonesia. Good morning. It's the fourth day in Singapore.
Yeah, and we have just checked out of our cute little apartment and we're heading to Bintan Island today. We booked a Grab to get to the ferry terminal, which is about 20 minutes away from where we stayed. We were a bit late but managed to make it on time. So this is the Tanah Merah ferry terminal that connects Singapore to Bintan and Batam Islands. Our ferry is at 11:10 and we only reached here at 10:35. The place is a bit crowded and immigration took much more longer than we expected, but we could finally make it on time. So after a 1-hour ferry ride, we finally arrived at the Bintan ferry terminal. The place was very nice and we had all the resort vibes as we got off board with all the tourists around. Now we can't wait to be done with immigration and be on our way to the Residence Bintan Resort where we are staying tonight. So immigration took longer than we expected and there was only one baggage scanner that was working, but it's no big deal. We've just come out, exchanged some cash and found our driver waiting for us at the waiting area, ready to take us to the resort. They welcomed us on board the bus and provided us wet towels, which was quite refreshing, some water bottles, some cookies, and also Wi-Fi, which made the 70-minute journey a breeze.
Okay, ready to go?
And I ran away out of always gray. I just went out.
On the way, we also enjoyed some pretty scenic views, which looked very similar to Sri Lanka, but the road was quite bumpy, but we enjoyed it a lot.
Hi, thank you.
Once we reached the resort, we were greeted by the lovely staff and welcomed with nice refreshing drinks and an introduction to the resort.
Jan will assist you for all the resort details for breakfast from 6:30 until 10:30. And please, in advance, we are very flexible here at the residence.
So, Miss Christine, I will need you to fill the address and mobile phone and the email. Just 3 of this is enough. And then sign behind of the registration card. And this is the safety information. Please sign out the euro. And meanwhile, we will collect the deposit money for one night will be 1 million Indonesian rupiah. If you want to go to the main beach, you can go down from the main pool there. Yeah. But for your information, that because now is the monsoon season, and you will see that our shoreline got affected by some of the weeds.
Okay.
Yeah, some of the weeds coming in.
Oh,
of
right.
course, our colleagues will keep cleaning the beach also.
Okay. We had a quick look at the beach, and since the tide was low and it was also a bit too hot, we decided to leave the beach for the morning, and instead we hit the pool bar to chill with some drinks until our room was being prepared. The resort is pretty widespread, and the best way to get around is by using one of these buggies. On our way to the villa, the driver gave us a little tour with some information that was helpful during our stay.
Welcome to the Resident Bintan.
Thank you.
The room was beautiful, and we really loved how calm and peaceful it was, and we actually wished that we had booked our stay for much longer. But we had so much more to do in Singapore. So we hope you subscribe and follow us on this journey and watch all our videos in the Singapore series. But before we can chill, Tisser decides to explore another fun way of getting around the resort. So each villa has a bicycle and a tandem bike, and we decided to go for a little spin and enjoy the beautiful area. And it was actually quite fun. So finally, it's time to freshen up and relax with a cup of coffee. It's now time to hit the pool and enjoy the sunset. For dinner, we decided to visit the Rika Rika restaurant that serves Indonesian food. We were welcomed with some warm prawn crackers and 8 types of sambal, which was the real highlight of our meal. And for mains, we had some of the more usual dishes, but everything was really amazing. So apparently December is the monsoon season here, and due to the heavy winds, the sea is a bit rough and brings a lot of seaweed to the shore. So the resort staff has to spend most of their morning cleaning up the beach. After our little morning walk at the beach, we went down to have breakfast and they had a great spread of both local and international dishes. We also got to enjoy a nice morning view of the pool and beach from above.
Greetings from Bintan. It's one of the islands in Indonesia. We are here at the Residence Resort. Apparently this is the monsoon season, which is the off-season time here. Doesn't matter for us. We're enjoying the sun and hammock.
Sadly, it's time to leave, but the resort has provided us a return transfer back to the ferry terminal. And once we reached the ferry terminal, the resort had already sorted out our boarding passes, but we still had one more stop before getting back to Singapore. So if you've enjoyed this video, hit subscribe, like and comment, and also stay tuned for our next upcoming video in the Singapore series.